How are you guys doing? Today is a beautiful day. How you guys doing? I'm good. I'm doing good. I hope you guys are fine. Hi, I love you all. I want to say thank you for your comment, for your like, for viewing. I want to say thank you that I appreciate every one of you. And today I come to answer questions, to give some people take on some of those the topics that we've been having. Some people have gone in the comment section, and the comment section is very beautiful. All of those comment section, I love it, and I appreciate all of you for sharing your take in the comment section. I appreciate every one of you. I love you all. And for those that ask questions, I want to answer their questions today. And for those that were able to not sharing it in the comment section, but were able to communicate and they were able to share their take with me, I want to also share it because I brought it here so I will be able to come and share whatever anybody would think positively now, because we don't have time for negative energy here. We shared our feelings. So if you're not able to approach the way we shared our feeling in a positive manner, we are sorry. We don't have time for negative. I don't have anything to cool anger. I never said I was cooling that anger here. So I'm here to love and share love. So I will go today to start to answer some of those questions, and also share some people take on some of those topics that we have discussed. So first, I will come to say, for the topic that we discussed about the Liberian women that go back to Liberia to marry every year December. Yes, so we have a lot of answers coming from there. So I want to share it with you. So like we have answers. Some people were saying that, the reason why is that it's not that there is no men in America that those women can get married to, but the men that they are just tired with those bosses attitude of them, because they feel that they're working, they're earning, so they want to be on top of the man, on which the male want to be a maid. A male want to be a maid. He does not want to lower his male self-esteem to nothing, to I don't know how to call it. So because of their bossy attitude that is in them, so that's why the male in America don't get to some of them. Because some people say some of them got anger problems, some of them they are so bossy into their relationship. So for those that they don't want to be controlled. They want to be the men to control their wives. So this is why that they leave some of them. They have to go back to. That's some people take. That's some people. That was what some people said. So they have to go back to Liberia and take a fresh victim. Someone fresh. That doesn't know that already hoping they want to go there. They are wish to just get there. So they go there and get them to get into America. So when they get them there, that's the time they will be able to apply that energy on those people, because they feel that they are the one in charge. So their bossy spirit going to reign over that marriage. So that's it. So some people said, that was some people I never been there before. I sharing it from what people said to me. I only gave my caution here, and people start to get answer. So I'm sharing it. So and some people say, Serena, it's not that because of this. We are nice, we are this, but in the United States, we try to date black. But it's very difficult to see some black that we try to date in the United States, to see somebody get the attitude that our Liberian male have. Yes. Some people said, they told me that Liberian men, they are lovely, they are caring, but they are almost like, because don't get me wrong, they said that some Western men are lovely and caring. Majority of the Westerners, they are lovely and caring. So Liberian men just similar to them. They are lovely, they are caring, they get every attribute of a man, they have it in them. So that's why they go back to Liberia. So I will give, yes, we're going into it because they gave their instances, they gave their experiences, they share it with me. So I'm going to share it. I never been into foreign men before. I never been into foreign men. I dated a foreign men before. So that was some of their experiences that they shared, that I'm sharing with you guys. So they said that Liberian men, they are lovely, they are caring. When you are with them, you feel like a woman. Then I was like, yeah, tell me more. They said because some African men, they did that, they got into a relationship with some African men in the United States. Number one, some of them, when you did them, according to them, some of them look like total beasts in terms of the attitude. You would think that you are in a jungle. When you are in a relationship with somebody, you will think that you're in a jungle. Some of them are very raw. Raw means they're not raw. That's what they told me. They said some of them, they are very, very raw. Some of them, they don't even have respect for female. They don't have respect for lady. And you know, any Liberian person here, you know that fully well that training, it came off from our upbringing. Because in school, we get ladies before gentlemen. And you as a kid, I think you can remember when you was a kid. Some of you remember when you was a kid. Your a little sister or a sister, a male and a female, maybe in a class or something, where you go, the teacher will always say that she's a female, you are a male. So learn how to live it with a female. Forget it is a female. You cannot drag to a female. So that attitude had left in majority of Liberians men, they had grown up. And not they are few, all 100, maybe you just find 5 arrogant Liberian men, yes. So that they grew up with that attitude, that the respect they have to give it to the woman, they respect a lady, they take you as a lady, they treat you as a baby. So when they are into a relationship with you, any other person, not only a Liberian lady, you feel love. So you don't even want to go in the Western world because you feel that, yes, this is love. But some said that they were in love with some African men. Them, they felt that they were in hell. African, don't know how to talk to them. In fact, they can be having normal conversation. It's like they are fighting. In fact, raw, fresh can I don't know how to describe it. So some say it was like they are in total hell. So they decided to not. In fact, they decided not to have any relationship with those people. They call those era, they call those men to me. But I will keep it to myself. So it's left for you to do your own research. Go and find out the type of men that can do it. Or kind of conversation you name the type of men that can do it. But they told me about those men. So that's it. So the next one. So that's the reason why they decided to go to find love. If they're not getting the Western, they go back to Liberia to find love. So that's 2. The second one, some of them. Let's go there. They said that that attitude for them, they said some African and also some Asian, majority of the Asian. They said they don't know love. That's why I heard them saying, okay, so that's it. So now we will go to the third one. The third one, they said that lot of them, I heard a lot of women, even at third one, I saw it in Liberia. They did, some of them said they was dating or they were into a relationship with some foreign man. The relationship was moving up fine. They had children or child. But all of a sudden, the man will just come and tell you, say, my tradition does not agree for me to marry the foreigner. I have to go back to my country to get my wife. My family will not accept you because you are foreigner. We are not from the same country. So I have to go back to my country to get my wife. So because of that, some of them say that they are victim to it. So they got those children and their father from the other country and their father have to leave them. So there's no confusion at all. No money, they're just there, but because they are reached a stage of getting married and they have to go back to their country to get married. So that's it. So that one I know it happened in Liberia, so I believe that one. So girls in Liberia, boom, some foreigners, they don't marry to them. In my person, somebody stay in front of me and tell me, say, Liberia woman only go for boning, they not go for marriage. So some of them, they will date them, they will go furthermore. At the end of the day, they go to their country, they bring their woman and marry to them. So that's why some Liberians ladies say that because of that, they have to go to Liberia to get married. Because in Liberia, our love not get no boundary. We can carry it everywhere once that love. Our love not get tradition and culture inside it. When we love you, our mom or our power, they will accept the fact that we love you. Our parents not get nothing to do with our relationship and who we want to marry because we don't want to live into our home with that person. So we accept everybody. So some of them just look at it and say, So some of them just look at that and say, but let me go back to my country, because we don't have no tradition that say that we can only marry to the other tribe, we can get married to the other tribe. When I mean my man from different tribe, my pa from different tribe, so I'm an example. My both parents, they are not from the sea county, but they are both Liberians. Yes, we get married to anybody. I can say it. I've been saying it. Someone came back to this and started to tell me as per the experience, they start to explain the same thing to me. So they have to go back to Liberia to get, because they are born by this foreigner and the person go back to their country to get married to their woman. I told you guys, if you don't know about us, we are unique. We accept people when it comes to money, not because of money. You even post you go, once the person say I love you, our parents, our money can accept you. Our parents can accept you. So that's one of the unique part of us there. So that's why some of those people go back, because no tradition will say why you become bring another woman here. Your man come and tell you, say why you married. In fact, your happiness, your parents, our parents love to see our happiness. Our parents love to see what happen. Like we don't want to go into our marriage. Like we don't want to have our children. Like we don't want to stay there. So things that make us happy, that want our parents support. So that's why, apart from the Western world, that's one of the unique part of us in Africa. I can tell you as a whole that we do not choose our child, take the person that they want to marry. We will not select wealth or husband for our children. So that's some of the reason why some of those people said they went back to Liberia to get married to their husband, why they will be accepted into the marriage. When the family will accept them, they will live happily. So that's why some went back. So you see, all of those reasons, that's it. So, what you decide, what you think of it, come into the comment section, share your take. Tell me what you think of those things, those answers that some people give to me. What you think of it. Then now I will start to go into the comment section and answer. Yes, I will answer this question. Yes, I appreciate your question. I tell you, thank you. You said, what's my take of Jessica case? Okay. My take of Jessica case. I will share it. I don't know whether it may answer your question, but I will just share it. Jessica Lord. No matter what, it doesn't give Lucas the right to kill. No matter what, it doesn't give Lucas the right to kill. That's one thing. So whatever I said today, I would just say Jessica named justice. It doesn't give nothing give anybody right to kill another person. If you tired with a relationship, you walk away. If you feel that you are dumped into a relationship, go away. If you marry, you feel that marriage is not working, or put in for divorce. But don't take the next person's life. Put in for divorce, no matter what. It don't give you the right to kill somebody. And one thing I said, Jessica need justice. Jessica is indeed, she need justice. You know, I got chill, You know what make me got chill? Because if something was going to happen to Jessica, Jessica was going to die. Today, Lucas was going to be a free man roaming around. Nobody was going to protect him, and no two boys that saved Jessica. I know my country. I know my country too good. Those two boys that saved Jessica were going to be in danger. Those two boys were going to be in danger if Jessica was going to die. And God have Jessica alive for the purpose. God have Jessica alive to expose some things in Liberia today. To expose a lot of things, and most especially to the parents. But let me go through this before I get to that. To expose a lot of things. Because if Jessica was going to die, nothing was going to come out of who Lucas was going to be, and Lucas Rachel are going to be a free man roaming around, having protection all over. In fact, there were going to be people, they are going to say that we want to, Liberian want to kill our white men, this, that, Liberian are so this, that, the many do they want, yes. But God had Jessica alive for the purpose, and I'm so grateful to God for that. So, Jessica has already experienced the whole world. I hear it. So let her get her justice. No matter what, Lucas Rachel not have no right to take life. No man have right. You marry a woman, you don't want her, divorce her, let her go. Release her, let her go. So that's one. Two, that children that saved Jessica, were going to be in danger if Jessica were going to die. But it was exposed to the word or to some parents in Liberia. Let me tell you, I was born in Liberia. I grew up in Liberia. I went to school in Liberia. I never lived for men in Liberia. Never wanted. I had a child. My child father is late. And when I had that child, I was just a little girl. I had that child. So I was young when I had that child. My eyes. I was young when I had my child. But my parents never allowed me to live with my child father. No. I was living with my parents. My parents were responsible for me. I know that you have a girl child. And that's one of the things that we have to discuss in Liberia today. You may have a girl child, and that girl child even get pregnant. It doesn't mean that you should force her into marriage. No. You are there to guard that child, to bring that child up. My mother can say from 16 to 17, 18, around that area, my mother can call that age a confused age. So when you reach that age, she step on you so high to make you to know your direction. What I'm saying this is an example to a lot of parents in Liberia. Christian will not come to you and tell you that I'm a Christian, but I need second wife, and you serve your child. No. Someone will not come to you and tell you, say, I'm a Christian, but I'm legally married, but I need a second wife. No. You yourself, you're Christian. You know it's in the Bible now. One man, one wife. So how will a Christian come to you and tell you, say, I'm a Christian, but I need a second wife, and you accept it? That's one thing. And two things, let me tell you, the last time I was discussing about our marriages in Liberia, our tradition and our European marriage. Even our traditional marriage in Liberia, you need to get document. You need to get document signed that that woman that your wife. That the document that the paper make the person to be your wife. They got introduction. People going to introduce themselves, but they're not marriage. I told you people. I said it in one of my video. That's not marriage. Somebody come and introduce. That's not marriage. So when you marry by document, that's marriage. So whether tradition or in a church, once you marry by document, that's marriage. So even if they were legally married, not legally married, it don't give you the right, no right to take someone's life. But as a Christian parent, when your child come to you and tell you that, Mama, this man want to marry me, but he have his wife and he want to take me as second wife. And leave you guys to be the judge on how that whole marriage business went on. You ask for my take, so I'm sharing it with you. Yeah? So let me just get it right, because I heard a lot of people saying that really they gappy, they hungry down there, that what means like what they can do, their parents doing this. No. Some of us, our parents been in Liberia, all through our parents born all there, took care of all there, we got big there. I attended university, still living in my parents' house. Graduated, stay in my parents' house. Had a job, I left, I went all the time. At the time, I was able to leave from my parents' house. Never lived with any man before. It can happen in Liberia. We still got parents there that are bringing their children up. We still got parents there that are guarding their children. No matter what, not because of money. We got parents don't have time for the money. When that child reaches a stage to get married and fall into a relationship, yes. Parents are there asking their child, say, oh, you have reached a stage, you are grown up, find a man. Where is your man? Have you come and introduce your man? Not because they want money from you. But they got parents, they still got parents that are working and taking care of their children. That know their responsibility as a parents. They're not sending their children or they still got them. Even though, yes, they got some parents in Liberia that send their children out to take care of them. And those parents, this was set as an example for them. Those people, we have said it many times, that the way you take care of your girl child and bring her, or any man come and take her, he respect the entire family. He will give that respect to the entire family, because he not just find a woman from on the street. They got some parents in Liberia, by the time their child come and say, I'm pregnant, they say, go bring a man and take you and carry you. Even when that child 16, 17 years of age, you that's supposed to take care of that child, bring that child, make that child to know that mistake, that just mistake, but they send those children away from their homes. Go live with their boyfriend. After giving birth, that boyfriend leading to go to. So some of them, they do it like that. They send, as soon as their child get pregnant, they send it out. Go to the men. start living with the poor person are pregnant, and when I won't put them onto the quota, how it is. Yes, it happens like that. I'll tell you what I know, what I get it, what I know of, and are happening. And I tell you, don't get it that every parents in Liberia send their children on the street to look for money. No, they still got parents in Liberia that are taking care of their children. They still got parents, no matter how old is their child or their children, once they now start working here, they still responsible for them. If you take a man to them, they know that you take a man to them for you to marry and have children and have a home. They don't want anything from that man. They still got parents like that. And they still got parents that need to learn. And I know that some parents will learn from this case. I know that some parents, when they want to marry their children, or they will marry them in a legal way. And also, we marry anybody, like I said in my statement, giving those answers that other people give. It's true. We marry because of law. Yes, we like the Westerner. Yes, you won't get, you shouldn't get problem with somebody liking the type of men that they want to marry. They decide the type of men they want to marry. But not all cases that they're going to dig gold. No, not in all cases. So if the person see women, they let the women they want, it doesn't mean that you might go kill somebody. No. If you don't like the person, nobody force you into a relationship. Nobody put you into a marriage. Nobody force you even into boyfriend and girlfriend. Nobody force you. Anything that you cannot accept, you move away from it. So I think that will be okay now, right? That will be okay. Jessica Lauren and Justin, and parents in Liberia need to learn from this. Parents in Liberia need to learn from this. Especially some of them that depend on their children to feed them. Maybe they charge them 15, 16. They need to learn from it because you don't know where you're sending them. You don't know who you're sending them to. And to the word again, we still got people in Liberia that take care of their children. We still got people, parents in Liberia, they're not looking for what their children bringing for them. They will 1 or 2 cents that they can go in the market, read the market and sell and bring home, they sell it fast. When they lay small security job, they can go do, they bring it, they sell it fast. Yeah, we got a few people like that, and we also get the one that will learn, that will still learn from incident that will take place. They will still learn. So I hope your question was answered. Thank you. That's my take on that, and I hope I answer you. The second person. Okay, this second person, I don't know what you mean by discussing relationship. That's what I want to discuss now. That's my topic I want to discuss. But anyway, I want to comment here. It's like you never been following all of my videos. Because if you are following all of my videos, maybe you're not going to see some of these things. For asking about my country, the current situation in my country, I think I have gave a discussion of what I would want in our country. I made a video on that. Maybe you don't see it. But anyway, I will just give answer on your question. Whether that question or that statement you made, I don't know. But you made a comment, then I need to just give little answer on that. I made a lot of videos here discussing a lot of things about marriages, about some things that our people need to be educated on some things. Most especially when it comes to the marriage, being singleness and not crime. I discuss a lot of things. I discuss a lot of things on marriage, on singleness. I discuss it. And I also discuss about my country, Liberia. Our country, Liberia. My country. Let me make it personal. So if you're talking about the current situation in the country right now, yes, I already talked on that. I told you what we need. We need to get on this. We need to rebuild. I talk on a lot of things. So you can watch that video. But next, let me tell you something, my brother. I can't discuss my country because the country I was born in. I grew up in that country. And I don't think that anybody will like that country even more than me. And if anything going on in that country, I get on my knees and pray for my country day and night. I have all of my family in Liberia. All of my family, I have them in Liberia. I left here on the darkness. It was already late when I came here anyway. It was late actually. So my mother, my father, my sisters, all of my family there. So there is anything in Liberia, I think I will be more worried than maybe say you that gave this caution here. All my parents left in Liberia, all of the war. My father was an ex-major. and I was born and grew up in BDC Barry. So I just telling you that some of the tension that we fix. My parents they left from Liberia, went to Ivory Coast, but because my mother said because of some of the aid treatment that they were receiving, she decided to go back to her country and she would die, let her die in Liberia. And then she went back to Liberia with us as a children, we were children in her hand. When we went back to Liberia, we spent all of our life there. I never knew, even Guinea close to me was 2021, that I was able to just cross to go Zerekole, not even just to buy something and come back. I just crossed short to Benin in Africa's Friday market to just buy something and get back in the sea 2021. So I spent all of my life there. In my whole family, all my family there, my little brother was the only person, the first person that left Liberia 2021. My little brother, the one that next to me. Next, I just left Liberia. I not even made 1 year out of Liberia since I was born. So all of my family there. So don't come in my comment section if you don't want to say anything. If you don't want to go through the other videos, that's fine. But don't come and say you're not taking on the thing that happened in Liberia, this thing going on in Liberia. No. If I understand your question, that's what I'm answering for. Don't come and say I worry more than you. And now one person I used to be part of those that say I can make my America right in Liberia. I can make my anything right in Liberia. I don't want to travel. I just want to work and get my and live my life freely here. I used to be among those that would say out of Liberia is very expensive, so I prefer living here. Yes. Till something came and I was able to leave Liberia. I just felt that it was the way of God for me to leave, and I had to leave. And I have never made even 1 year out of Liberia. All my family there. My father is old, very old. If there is anything, he will die right away. And my grandfather died during the 1990s. My two grandfather, my mother father, and my father, they died in the 1990s war, and they don't have grave. So I don't want to go there. I just want to just explain something to tell you that I love that country very well. And my whole family, I had one son born on this earth there. My entire family there. So I already discussed what we need in Liberia here. You can go to the other video and watch it. And don't think that you love Liberia more than me. This is my first time leaving Liberia, and I saw it something to be very difficult. I fear that as a foreigner in another country, it's so hard for people. And I won't be able to stand it. I feel that I could work in Liberia, live my life that I want to live in Liberia. But I left Liberia now. So I'm discussing Liberia. I know that I will discuss Liberia on the positive part. And what you're thinking on, I have said it already in a video. You can watch it. But if I have not given you your answer, please explain yourself and tag me in it. I will listen to you. But I hope I answer all of your questions. All of your questions, I hope I answer it. And I hope that what I said, what I said was the best or understood or what. Okay, I hope I make my statement clear to everyone. Questions, answer. And I just want to say thank you to all of you for today's section. I love you all. I love my country. And I love my followers. I love my friends. I love all of you because you are my friends, my family member. You all are my best. My best. I came here around, I don't know, the meantime, it was actually already late. It was going to darkness time now when I came here. So now you see, I have life here in this place like this. So I just want to say good night to all of you from my side. Thank you. I thought I could leave here sooner. Then I came late. I came here what time? It's after 6 right now. My time here is after 6, and the place is dark like this. So I think I came. It was almost 5 something. So thank you anyway. I'll see you guys in the next